The new Adobe Photoshop camera is fun and smart. Let's take a closer look at my top 3 insights as a developer. I'm Supreet, and on this channel we cover phones and photography from a developer's perspective. So if you take photos and videos with your phone, consider subscribing. Adobe is no stranger to photo editing. They literally invented the phrase, "Is that photoshopped?" The challenge is Adobe's customers have mostly been traditional photographers. Those whose main camera is a large, dedicated camera with big lenses. And these customers are familiar with taking footage on these cameras and then transferring them to a computer to then edit with something like Photoshop or Lightroom. But this doesn't translate to everyone anymore. So the first insight is this app's really for the new generation of photographers. And these photographers are smartphone photographers. People where their phone is their camera, and that's their only camera. And some of them don't even see the value of having a dedicated camera anymore. And for these people, apps are dominating the editing scene. Just look at the top photo apps on the App Store. There's a ton of editing apps, from selfie enhancers to effects to background and sky replacers, all sorts of apps. Most of them do one thing very well, and then you have to download a different one to do something else. And all these apps are really taking the attention away from Adobe, who really invented this market. And this app is trying to target what Adobe calls the mobile-first consumer, making it instantaneous to get Photoshop results. And it's free, which is rare for Adobe. Adobe runs on a powerful subscription business. If you're familiar with Creative Cloud, there's a ton of apps that they try to get you on a subscription with. So the second insight is this is really a gateway into the Adobe world. So when you install the app, you have to sign up. When you sign up, they're going to try to get you into Creative Cloud and probably send you emails to sell you Photoshop and Lightroom, and etc. And when you take photos with the app, you'll see that there's links from the app to Photoshop Express and Lightroom. They're trying to get you to jump from this app into their other apps to get you deeper into the ecosystem. And it's really a clever strategy. And this app really shows you what you can do with advanced photo edits, and then shows you what the tools you can use to get more control. And the real trick here is for Adobe to figure out how to take these really impressive edits you get with the camera and translate them into something like Photoshop, right? Because the effects that you see in this app are everything from enhancing skin tones to changing backgrounds to animations, all sorts of graphics. I mean, there's a lot going on with some of these lenses that they call them. And how are they going to translate that over to something like Photoshop without making it too overwhelming? And so the third insight is this is a good app. It's designed well, it's easy to use, and bringing the effects into the live camera view is a big deal. It's fun to see the effects while you're taking the photo. It really encourages you to be creative and to make silly expressions and really try to have fun with it. And it's interesting to see how they're using the term lenses, which they're borrowing from Snapchat, and really trying to redefine what that means in terms of editing a photo. And this app is designed very differently from other Adobe apps, right? The most popular app that's out there, Lightroom Mobile, is also a great app. I love using it for editing on my phone. But that app has a more serious feel. It's more like a fine-tuned tool, and not really that fun to use, versus this is really trying to be very engaging. And it's nice to see a different approach from Adobe. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already for more phone and photography content. So in summary, Photoshop Camera is a promising app, and it's off to a really strong start. It's holding top 15 in the App Store for photo and video. It's a big deal. It's a hard area to compete. And it's important to remember Adobe brought photo editing into the mainstream with Photoshop 30 years ago. It's a long time ago. And this app is really attempting to redefine what Photoshopped even means. Right? It doesn't mean you need to spend hours crafting layers and shapes and gradients and things like that. Now I can bust out the camera and get a Photoshopped image. And it's really exciting to see where Adobe is taking this. And hopefully they take it into the video world. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.